Hey everybody, we are here with Qlink. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your invitation.
So, really, let's just get to start off. Tell me a little bit about Qlink. What exactly is Qlink, and how does it all work for the viewers at home?
Okay, so first of all, my name is Susan. I'm the CEO of the Qlink, and joining me today is our chief architect, Alan Lee, and he's covered everything about touch technology, blockchain, everything, product, and the hardware of the Qlink. So we started as a very small team, but with a great vision, and we want to be the first decentralized mobile network. And what decentralized mobile network is anything touch points and network service, including the internet access or any transaction to the internet, any transaction on the internet through access. For example, VPN, Wi-Fi, mobile data distribution. That's a part of mobile network, and we want to decentralize that service.
Right.
Yeah.
So now just going really into like a little more of the backbone of things. Maybe if you want to describe some use cases for Qlink, and really just for the viewers at home that aren't going to be able to see your presentation, maybe you want to talk about some of the things that you're going to be talking about there so they can know about it as well.
Okay. There's a couple of dApp we're running. For example, the Wi-Fi sharing is the first dApp that we launched. So whoever uses the dApp can just plug into all the Wi-Fis that near them and be connected without typing into the password. Or you don't have to ask the password. So Wi-Fi has to be pre-registered, and anyone who can use Wi-Fi. And it's super safe because it's a P2P connection. And this is the first step. And the second will be the decentralized VPN service. Whoever can set up a VPN and be shared and get paid through the Qlink network. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So now just looking a little bit into competition.
Yeah.
Now the cryptocurrency market we've seen, especially in 2017, pretty much exploded.
Exactly.
So ideas that were at the time the only thing around, as more time goes on, there's a lot more competitors. So do you think that decentralized mobile networks are going to become more of a normal thing as we advance? And how do you think you're going to deal with any competition that's in the future?
So Alan is the best person to address this question.
Yeah, according to what I know, more and more startups and teams enter the mass network competition field. According, the decentralized mobile network, I think we are the first startup and we are the first team to build the decentralized mobile network based on the blockchain. I think the main advantage of Qlink is that we build a full stack protocol on the blockchain to the mobile network, including the hardware, including the P2P network and the virtual machine and the protocol and to the application. So it's very important for the user experience that the end-to-end is can more make sure the user experience smooth. And another advantage I think is we redefine the consensus. It's a new type of the POS consensus. We call the Sanden consensus. It's combined the proof of the space-time, the proof of the retrievability, and the proof of the transmission. With this consensus, we can unify the edge network and the core network into the token insensitive. Yeah, and the third advantage I think is we are building the network be aware of the content. It is very important to the telecom industry and to the network operator, especially for in the future to make everyone can operate the network and gain the benefit from it at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, looking at the user base, how do you feel that users are going to accept a new mobile network since you guys are really bringing the first of its kind to the table?
What do you mean by adapted the first batch of users?
Well, I mean, the people who are going to be using the network,
Yeah.
how do you think you guys being the first platform that's doing something like this, do you think it's going to be easily adopted, or do you think you're going to have to maybe market it a little more?
Well, that is a brilliant question because this is one of the challenges that we're facing. And essentially, we're developing a utility app, which is a tool and anyone can use. But this tool is on the decentralized on the blockchain. And so we are facing how to adapt people into in the crypto world. And essentially, the first step will be serve the Neon community because the Qlink wallet is fully built into the Qlink first app, which is Wi-Fi sharing already. So it's running on the testnet right now, which means you can, if you have Neon on the testnet, you can buy the QLC. And you can use our app to register Wi-Fi to consume any other service that are provided. So when it's fully functionalized and you will be moved to the Qlink, will be moved to the Neon main chains. You have Neon, you can buy that. So this is the first step. And essentially, we're going to do a marketing and make people to be aware about in crypto payments because we think it's very, very important, especially for the developing countries who are not fair friendly, and for people like Nigeria, they actually have to go to the post office to pay the telephone bills.
Right.
If they have the in crypto, it's much efficient. And a lot of bills can be set into ways. So, for example, the business, telecom towers, they have loan lease to the operators. We can settle it into crypto as well. So there's a lot of dApp can be running on the public chain that Alan just mentioned. And this is our vision where we want to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I took a little bit of interest into Qlink myself because I thought it was an interesting idea having a decentralized mobile network like this. And honestly, myself, I haven't seen an idea like that so far. So definitely competition in the future. I'm going to be interested in that to see exactly how they work to try to beat you guys, I guess I would say. So I think that's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, we are first came out of the platform and so I think, and we're just keeping working hard to take a lead over the markets.
Do you guys have any other plans for maybe further down in 2018 you want to talk about?
2018 is a big year for us. Do you want to share more details?
Yeah, first we have released all the dApps development. The MVP can support the Wi-Fi P2P sharing. And we are developing our protocol cluster, including the account share protocol, the name resolution protocol, and the billing protocol. By end of this year, we will support the decentralized firewall protocol and the decentralized search engine protocol. This protocol cluster will be finished in the 2018, and at the same time, we will launch the hardware base station to build a real mass network based on embedded hardware and put the protocol layer on it, and to encourage the Qlink developer to develop the dApps on this. Yeah, it's the target in 2018.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's a product. And on the marketing side, so we're building the communities all around the countries, and we're recruiting the influencers who can help us to launch our project because it's going to be a community-based project, and we encourage anyone who are in that country to go out, register Wi-Fi, and spread the words with the users to make sure the user can enjoy the Wi-Fi's and VPN or other services without too much pain.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and I think it's great that it's another way to really bring cryptocurrency and blockchain more into the real world and real world aspects.
Yeah, exactly. That's where we go.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you guys so much for joining me with Qlink. Danny here from YLGV, and I'm going to be sending you guys over now to Crypto Love.